Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And a chance! They've scored! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk goes on a run down the left wing. Now it's Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van der Ven makes the interception. And here's Ferran Torres. Camavinga nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's come loose. Played back towards his own goal. Mbappe out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. And that's an excellent interception. Chance to shoot. It's there. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Great ball, and he's in here. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Played back in. Ferran Torres. Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, that's neat. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. That has not gone well. Quality ball. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And claimed it back swiftly. Knocks it into space. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, he's through. It's one-on-one. And he's in on goal. Neymar. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That could spell trouble. This looks promising. He's through. Now is he in? And he's lost his man here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Neymar. Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Dembele. Gavi. Oh no, this does not look good. Now there's a fine ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's in space and looking for options. Now what about this cross? Oh, that was vital. Messi. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Ferran's big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Hakimi, given the lift of his goal. Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that. Neymar. Now Van de Ven. Camavinga. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Fernandez. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Tottenham go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Fernandez. Barcola. Looking for options for movement. Mendes looking to hit the byline here. Barcola. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ferran Torres tries to play it through. Nicely shaped ball. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. He's on it. Can he get away? Mbappe! Hakimi gets good distance on it. So we've reached the hour mark. And he's had a hit! Oh, it's hit the post! Danger averted for now. And they're quick to get it back. Camavinga, Hakimi, Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. He's found a way through. And that could well leave a mark. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Guardiola. He's in a great position here. Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And he's being shifted off it. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Barcola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going for goal! Mbappe is magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Dembele really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Stood up well to him there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Barcola.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Camavinga. 2 minutes to be added on. Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target. Ferran Torres. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Great chance! It's hit the upright. That's a half-decent try. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Señoras y señores,
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to be. He's having a shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's been caught napping. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee's given a throw. And it's Alexander Arnold. That has not gone well. Tottenham have reclaimed it. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions, attacking-wise, can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gavi was in no mood for any of that. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. He's gone for goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Chance, surely! Goal! Boca Juniors! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Número 10. Messi. Messi.
Boca Juniors have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Eze takes control of it and he's on the move. Eze! No, he's missed it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe! Eze! Lovely feet. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Dembele. Eze. De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Great defending, strong and determined. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Eze. Mbappe. Oh, robust challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Van der Ven. Opts for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Neymar. Now Van Dijk. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Dembele. Well, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Barcola. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's a key interception. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Picked out brilliantly. De Bruyne. Now, can they get him away? And the counter is on. He has found the way through. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's cut it out. De Bruyne. Neymar gets a foot in here. Gavi. He's picked his way through. Akanji. There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And Dijk gets across to intercept that. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi gets into some space. That's an excellent interception. Tottenham still chasing a one-goal deficit here. It's a good run down the right. And it's Dembele. Neymar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that's been won straight back. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through, and he's worked it through. Pele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking to play him in.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Thiaw getting this one clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to play it through. Dembele gets into a good... Takes a shot!
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, super ball! Dembele. Gavi. No, again there's no way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
That's good play from him.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's on it, can he get away? He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Threads one in. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Looking for the run. Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Van der Ven, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he get it through?
Boca Juniors nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Camavinga, Van der Ven. And it's Neymar. Gavi. Neymar. Hakimi looking to hit the byline here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Just about within shooting range. No rip. And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, a team's spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution. One that always
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Short changes him with that pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a promising position. And no, he's seen through all of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Kane! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Colombia with the corner. They're first. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Dembele, looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tottenham are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross. Barcola. That has not gone well. He's a sharp little ball here.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has found a way through. And that is masterful defending. Hakimi. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lewis Skelly. Diaz. Knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Hakimi. Diaz! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
It's Kane! In for the pieces. Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tottenham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's picked his way through. Lovely feet. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand up to him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he spark a counter here? Cristiano Ronaldo. Diaz! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's hoisted clear.
Minutes has been indicated.
Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's found the way through. Here comes another cross. Punched away. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Lewis Skelly, good effort from distance. Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Corner number 2 then. He scored! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Colombia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mikel Merino did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Dembele. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Probably be looking to play it square from here. It's a pretty loose pass. Lewis Skelly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Valverde. There he goes, motoring forward. He's in plenty of space here. Diaz! This time surely! They've done it! How many? Just how many? The Time then for the first substitution of the game. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Lewis Skelly did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Camavinga spread it left. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's been cut out, well played. Over to the left. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Now here's the delivery. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Camavinga. Barcola is in a really good position out wide. Lewis Skelly. And it's Serginho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Out to the left it goes. Gavi. It's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the shot! He scores! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Tottenham playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Aimed beyond the defence. That's good vision. And this is Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Tottenham can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Van de Ven. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's found support out, and the shot! And he's hit it too high.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Hakimi. Gavi. Neymar. And he's quick to snatch it back. Camavinga. Messi. Great vision. He's got away. It's Kane! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga has it in a wide position, and that's gone loose. And that's not going to reach. And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Lewis Skelly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he's managed to get free. Gavi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And just a quick reminder today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Crossbar! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
He's having a go! Brilliant from Osimhen! A finish of true class! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Osimhen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps. He gets big! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Son Heung-min. Valverde. Plays it through. Not the most accurate pass. Incapuyi. And it's Valverde. And here's Osimhen. And he's on his way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Great ball, and he's in shapes to shoot! It's loose, in he goes again! And he's been caught on it here! That's the corner kick. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Pings it across. Bakula! And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Mbappe. Little pass back. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe! Caicedo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi, and he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Ribery. Messi. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Valverde knocks it into space. And this is Mane. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gavi. Looking to play him in. Ribery picks it up out wide. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Van Dijk can get it clear.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Barcola. Tries to play it through. Delivery from Mbappe. Keeper has taken this. Dembele! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. He's having a hit! Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caicedo. Valverde. And it's Messi. That's a cute ball. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Barcola. Neymar. Valverde. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Messi. Good ball, good take. Gavi. Dembele. And it's Dembele. And Hakimi. And this is Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Messi. Nice looking ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's in on, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting, and he's let fly. That's got him rattled. Tottenham have their second corner now. He rises! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Dembele plays it short. He's had a shot! Off the post! Oh, good spread. Mane. Almost an hour gone. Gavi. That's been slipped through. Mbappe gets into a good position. Well read, and the danger is averted. Norwich do have a chance to counter here. Chips it through. And Ribery! And that was very necessary. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Van de Ven. And the counter is on. Now it's Barcola. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. And they're quick to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. Has a look and place it forward. Osimhen. Dembele. Gavi. Threads one in.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Substitution.
Norwich choosing to make the first change. Now it's Barcola. Valverde defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This looks promising. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar stood his ground strongly. And he cuts out the supply.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Ribery. No way through.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Oh, well played. Caicedo. Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. That ball looks a good one. He is through here. He's on Ribery! And that is quite wonderful. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A case now of complete control. He's got away. That's very neat. Now the cross. Dembele. Camavinga.
Oh, they could break here.
Marcola could try cutting inside here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 3
It's
minutes
not an
added
especially
time.
good pass, that. Neymar. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Watch and...